Oh, I think we have a game. It's versus a 13Q. I think. Sure. So, hello and welcome to Online Go. We got 13Q versus 5Q. Yeah. So, this is my first live game on OGS. I guess the wait time wasn't too long, but unfortunately it's not a rank that I was hoping for. I was hoping for more of an even game. Now, this guy might be even, but we will see. So he is really interested in developing the right side. Now, this is weird spacing because it's 7 spaces, which means I could come in here and do this sort of thing. I could also just go high. If he does some sort of pincer, that's great. If he just attaches. Attaching would not be good because he's already got that stone there. At least not for me. I'd have to go into like an avalanche. You know, I haven't done avalanche in a long time. Maybe I should. So anyways, I created a... What the hell? So this is like him kicking me, and then I get a 3-space extension here. I mean, it's not a bad move, I guess, but... I could force avalanche, couldn't I? You know what, let's just do this. Fundamentals, this is better than this. So you kicked me, now what? You're pushing me. Interesting. See, if I do this, you throw in, I can cut, you can Atari, I can Atari. Capture here, live here, this is like your side. Let's see what you do. Doing that, that means I can... if you fix, there's this Atari, which helps me. And then I can play something like this. Or I could just do this now. Let's see what he does. Probably will do this. Yep. So now I can crawl. And this would be good crawling for me. I'm building this wall which is facing that, and I don't like that. This will threaten to take the corner as well as undercut this stuff, but this is really secure. I really can't do anything with that. What about throwing in here? If he Ataris it, I can Atari this and make some shape of my own. Threatening to do this. But first, I'm gonna do this. I want to see how he responds. If he responds here. If he doesn't, oh well. He is going to pincer. I can take the corner and then do my thing here. I also can jump out and fight. And if we do the running fight, I end up getting the outside. Again, facing this stuff, which I don't really like. It's not that great. It's going to be really hard to develop unless I lean on it. So I'm going to take the corner. He should block from this side. Yep. Which means I will push. He does this. I do this. Yes. This means I can actually get him to change directions, or give him the option to change directions. Yeah. So the typical Joseki is to push up here first and then do this. So let's do that. Oh, he's not going to do that. Interesting. So that's a mistake. This is the move to do it, but I don't remember the rest of it. We can just revert, but then I'm giving him more influence than he deserves. So let's see if I can figure this out on the fly. Is it a cut? Because see with those 3 stones, I've already got a stone here. I think it's a cut. A cut. Is it this move? Is it this move? Or is it this move? Well, if I just do this, you can poke, back off, poke, block, cut, but then he's just dead, right? No, because you can Atari this, and then I can get this into a snapback. If he attaches, I do... Oh, if he attaches, I poke through, because I've already got the stone. Side note, he's playing really fast. She. You are going to attach. Okay. So then I poke through. So I'm capturing these 3 stones. These 2 stones are kind of terrible, and this is now a weak group, and I can attack it. Which means I can do this, right? Or I can even do this. Nope. Well, this will capture the stones, and then he can do this. And I'll play this move, so it's snapback. If Atari's underneath, I connect, connects, Atari, and then just Atari, so... Okay, I captured these 3 stones and took the corner. This is a reminder, this is not me sandbagging. I just put a game up as a 5Q, and this is the first person to join. And so I don't know if there's a way to limit it to say plus or minus 1k, unless you just do that in the title, then hope people respect your wishes. Okay, so we're giving up on this apparently, but now you gave me a target here, which I'm really happy about. In fact, I could get this move, which will help attack this, and then get like a long extension here. Don't know how to deal with this one yet. Let's see, if I just extend, then there's this weakness now. I could play lightly. I still got some room over here that I can like attach and lean on, and they can even descend and do stuff. So I'm gonna let that go for now. This is a ladder, and the ladder is not good for me. So if I push it, well, actually, that means I could lean on this, I guess, and then do the ladder if I wanted. But there is this cut. At any time I can get this as well. So push this over and then attack this, or attack this first, then push it over. Okay. So do I want to attack it high or low? If I attack it high, he can attach. If I attack it low, again, this is weird spacing. This allows him to get the 1 space jump, and I don't want that. So I think I'm going to do this. See if he wants to save these 2 little stones. And if he does, then I will chase it. And be merry. Ah, he does. Okay, cool. So by playing something like this. So this is an attacking move. Push him towards this way. I want to build this and then take all that if I can. So let's push him this way. So I can be gentle, or I can be a little more severe. If I be more severe, there's poke through, cut sort of thing. But then I can also poke through here and get that. I'm going to be severe. This also being a mouth shape, I've also got a key point on this mouth shape, which is not good for him. I can connect here in Sente. I can also cut. And then there's this Atari, poke through, I back off, poke, cut, or block. There's some double cutting stuff. And then this would have to run. And actually I could get this, after this, I can also get this turn Atari. Because if he connects, I can actually go here and capture those 2 as well. So I'm not worried about this group, really. So let's be a little more severe and see what happens. You are going to cut there, okay. Now I can get this Atari and capture that stone at the same time. Yep. You're going to poke? You are going to poke. Okay, so there's this Atari, and then you can come back and capture this. I can then get this turn, and then even potentially do something like this to bring his eye shape even more. And then I've got a nice little thing facing this way, and then I could play like a little extension or something. Let's see if he extends that out. Now this ladder is good for me, so I'm not worried about turning here. Atari, extend. If he then turns, I can... Let's do this. Again, ladder works here, but it's not a ladder yet because if he extends this out, it's Atari on this. And so we'll see if he goes for it. If he extends it, great. That means I can do this move and capture the stone. Don't know what that is. This is going to push him towards that, which is going to induce me to do this. If I do it the other way, he can do this sort of thing, and then I can kick it. And get like this sort of move, which helps kill off this stuff. Yeah, like I said, if I push it this way, I'd rather push it this way, I think. Because me going here is no longer Sente against this stuff. He can let me cut this off because his group is so strong. So I'd rather push it this way, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm going to kick it. If he extends up, this is a little bit over-concentrated for him, but it's not bad. Should I do low or high? High is undercut and can still be invaded and stuff. I mean, this can still be invaded as well. Sure. Now this is already under pressure because I got this move as well. So my next move will be, yep, something like that. So I can go down, secure my corner, and undercut his base. I can also poke through and cut. He can also just do this and then block here. And then I can cut. Do I want, hold on, do I want to cut it or do I want to attack this stuff? I think I want to attack this stuff. How does that go? It would be Atari. Oh no, that's a two space. Never mind. This is 2, so I can actually ladder it through here if I need to. And this is also making this Sente. So this induces him to turn here. If he goes here and I block, he has to come back and do this. If he doesn't, then I can descend, eat this, and kill the whole thing. Let's do this. Good. Like I said, got that in Sente. That's nice. Poke through and cut. Poke through and then cut. How does he want to deal with this? Play across and cut? Playing into the tiger's mouth. Yes, let's do that. Interesting. So I can pull back, which is like doing that, and then also cut here. Because it sets up this and that cut. If he goes through here, I can poke through. If he blocks then, I can also cut Atari out and connect here. Let's pull this back. See how he defends his shape. So this kind of breaks up the table shape. If he plays this move, I can cut. Atari. And then I have a ladder here, which then I can use to lean on this. This is kind of getting worrisome for me. If I just go through, what happens? Would he save this stone? What if I jump? I can capture this stone, no problem. I'm just wondering what I want to do here. If I do this, what happens? He goes here, I cut. If he blocks, I can Atari, and then this thing goes into a ladder. I can also Hana here. Should I Hana here first? What happens if he does this? There's also some other moves I could do like this. And then pull back. So I can remove his base, it's not a big deal. So he's letting me cut. What if I do this? Yeah, I'd want to do this. There's this Atari, which just helps me make my shape and helps me kill off this stone. I really want to break up this mouth shape though. Yeah, let's do this. See what happens. I had a feeling you'd do that. That means I can do this, right? Or do I just pull back? Pull back. I could also, I don't want to cut. Let's see, do this. That would make empty triangle for him. Then this now becomes like an eye. So if I just back off, that means I can poke here, right? No, I can't. Let's see if I do this and poke here. Make that derpy shape. I don't want to do that though. I want him to go this way, I think. Reduce his shape and then poke here. Yeah, let's try that. I don't think you should save the stone. Interesting. So if I pull this back, he can do this and what? But this is all connected. I don't really care. Unless you come and save this. If I do this and he cuts, or actually this he can probably poke here. Forcing me to capture anyways. If I do this, what happens? He can cut. I can Atari, which is threatening to separate that stuff. And then fix. If he does connect, then I just extend this. What did I just see? This one? If he pulls back this way, I can Atari. Actually, if he pulls back this way, I would still Atari this way. That would be Atari and capture. Okay. So you are going to do that. So again, I'm going to do this. Which means he can save that stone. If he cuts here, this is just Atari and dead, so he doesn't want to do that. He'll want to pull this back, and I'll save this stone. Again, he can get this Atari, but it doesn't really doom anything. And by getting this, now he has to come back and connect to save that if he wants. So let's do that. And after all this, like I said, he's going to have to come back and connect here, otherwise I'm going to capture them anyways. Oh, I'm in Bulyomi. Oh, that's just my main time. Never mind.
5.
So he needs to connect here. Yep. Now I can come back and capture this, of course. But I think I want to do this. We are now in overtime. Like I said, he can do this. I'll connect. So let's do... This is double Atari. So let's do that. And he's still got 19 minutes left. Oh, interesting. Do you think you can live here? So what happens if I just connect here? You know what? Let's just do this. Well, this greatly simplifies the game. And now you have to live. You're cutting. Capture. Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay. He's going to do this Atari and this Atari and end up capture. Oh, he's not doing that. He's doing it this way. Interesting. He's still going to get this Atari though, right? Which is going to ruin my shape. Because if I capture this, it's just a snapback, so I can't do that. There you go. This is a snapback, so I can't capture there. If I capture this, then he captures, which is a squeeze on this. I made a dumpling, and now I can chase this some more. Not what I was hoping for, though. I did get a lot of influence here, which means I can lean on this, I suppose. And now he's gonna pull this stone out. This is just a snapback, so I don't want to connect there. It seems inefficient. I'd rather do this, which helps with the end game later. Plus, I can now cut here. You're gonna do that. So now this is on the run. Oh boy, this is the key point, but I'm really weak. If I get this move first, then he can break the bamboo giant, but then I can at least play this move and get that cut. Oh dear. So anyways, even though there's a snapback here and I can capture it, I think I would have been better off just doing this. So this is gonna make a bamboo joint. What about this? This, poke, block, poke, connect. Let's do this. This is also threatening to connect and surround. So he's gonna do that. So he can get this little squeeze to get around if he wants. What about this?
5.
Let's do this. What if I do this? You poke through. There's this poke later. I'll just do this. Yep. So you're gonna kill off this stuff now? I don't like that. Because I can poke here and then do this and run you along this whole side. What happens if I do this? Table shape? Table shape. Now this whole group really doesn't have any eye shape. Is that correct? What if I do this? That? Can I just do this? Poke. Poke. Poke.
8.
Can I do that? This is no longer an eye. If I do this, there's that. Poke, cut, and then this is on its own. Like I said, this is going to allow him to cut through. And now you're poking through. Poke, poke, cut. If I do this, then there's this potential. I can get this Atari and do this, and then there's this cut, cut, connect. So, yeah, Atari, Atari. We're just setting up this Atari. So this is a ko for this junk. You're gonna let me fight a ko. You cut, I capture all this, you capture this. Is it better for you though? Cause now I got other stuff I can do, which doesn't actually get me an eye though.
1.
This is Atari on all that. So if he cuts here, he's dead. And so now I can connect here, cut. Now if I connect here, he captures. I then need to find a ko threat. So we're gonna fight a super dangerous ko apparently. Okay, I haven't fought a super dangerous ko in a while. Where would be a good ko threat? Here? Here. Because then I get Atari. This is actually a pretty good ko threat. Which means on my next move I could Atari, and capture this whole thing, saving this whole group. Okay. Where's your ko threat? Probably right here. Yep. Time to find the big ko threat, Aaron. Poking through? It's a local ko threat. Sure. Oh, you responded. Interesting. Now where's your big ko threat? Probably something right in here would be my guess. Yeah, so that's gonna threaten to kill this stuff, I guess. Poke here, I do this, and I'm just dead. But if I connect here, I can capture this. What's bigger? What's bigger? Probably this. But losing all of this, are you sure? Do I think I can make that live? No, I don't think I can make that live. So yeah, this is just gonna die there. But now at any time I can come back and capture that. So, this is now alive. Good. This is dead. We traded.
7.
This is looking to capture that stone as well as connect with this stuff. You are gonna let me do it though, apparently. How about just doing this? Let's do this. Yeah, so claims 13Q, I'm not so sure about that. Unless the ranking is just that out of whack, like it's a Go Panda type ranking where I am a 10Q on Go Panda and I'm a 5Q on KGS. So I don't know. So where's the biggest move? Since I got this stuff here and this is relatively strong now, I could also poke in here and attack this stuff. Good, using your time, that's nice. Ooh, it's my move. So he does see the weakness. Interesting. If I just do this,
10,
what happens?
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, this will connect. Prevents any real problems. Definitely want to connect that. So now this group is strong again. Alright, so this is now connected to that, which is good. That's just looking to get some points, it looks like. I want to harass this stuff some more. Descending here would eliminate on both sides, so that's actually a really good move for me. And now that this is relatively strong. Ataring here doesn't do a whole lot.
10, 9.
So let's do this. I should also probably push up in here. So then I will probably do something like this. Or just descend.
3.
Yeah. I guess I'll do that. So now he can do some sort of attachments and things up here. This is a fairly large move, I think. Block. I'd have to block here before I can do something like that. This also threatens to do some stuff. So let's do that. That is not Sente to do it for either of us. I can now do a monkey jump here. This is also a fairly big move. That just prevents me from doing the clamp.
5.
This is actually a Sente play for him, so maybe I should respond there. Yep. Playing here, there's this move. I can then also poke in here and do that. And this is basically all reduced to nothing then. There isn't a whole lot in here. This would help a little. I think this would probably help more, but let's do this. Let's take the corner. So this is now a Sente Atari.
3.
I'm running out of time. I'm on my last one, I can't. Does this help? This is Sente, so he'll respond. This is also Sente, actually. So let's do that, I guess. Get 2 free moves here. And then get this move. Where else can we get some points? This looks like a few.
10, 9, 8.
Let's do that. Yup, cool. That I don't really care about. All I care about is making sure this doesn't do anything. This one. So you can get a couple pokes in here and I will respond. Gotta be a little careful, I think. Because there's Atari and then I can even get this move. Just threatening some stuff in there. Poking there. Cool. So it's threatening to do this. I will block it. Clamp here. Yeah, so you might be able to get rid of this point. That's inducing me to do this. If he plays either one of these two, it's a forcing move. So you could play this as a forcing move. Yep. This gives him this Sente play. No matter what, I'm gonna have to play both of these, right? So let's just do this. And you might as well take it now, because we're right there. Or save it as a cold threat, but I don't foresee any Ko's. Cool. Likewise, you could probably just take this one now. Where else? Where else? There's a few points in here we can get. Attaching here, would that work? Yeah, because I got this double Atari, right? Atari, and then there's the super dangerous Ko for you. I could also just Atari the other way and do this. That was actually a bad move for me. I should have done this one. This one forces him to back off first, which now I can get that, of course, but... so this is threatening to do a squeeze on that, which I think I'm okay with, actually. If he pulls this out, I can do that. I think I want to do this. There's still this Sente play up in here for him. Cool, which means I can get this Atari and get this. And then there's this squeeze, but then you can poke in here, and is that squeeze going to be a problem for me? This, that, and then I do this, that, and then do this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's see if he responds. I mean, there's this Atari here. Yeah, sure, fine. So I can fight this super dangerous Ko if I want. Yep. Nope, not gonna fight the Ko. Okay. Does that do anything? If he pulls this back, I can do this, I think. Right? Or can I do this? Poke, block, cut. No, gotta do this. Are you gonna block here? You are gonna block there. Cool. Now we can get some inducing moves here. That's not really... This is a Sentai play for me, but it doesn't really do anything. So let's do a reverse Sentai play here. I can, of course, get this Atari later. He's just going to do it immediately. This conserves a point. If he cuts here, it's just Atari. It's a Sentai play against this. This is self-Atari, so you can't play that. This is also... Well, hold on. Should I play this first? Or this one? This goes to that. This goes to that. And then I have to play inside, so would I rather do this? That, this, yes? Okay. What happens if he does this? Then I can do this and that, yeah. This, that, plus I... Ooh, you're gonna do that. Well, this will force that. And then I play this? What if I play this first? Play that first. Then play this. Then play that.
10, 9,
Wait,
8,
if he just does this, then
7,
I can cut.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Force before defending, so I can actually pull this back. This is self-Atari, so I'll pull this back. It's threatening to cut. And then I can play this move. Doesn't matter really, does it? I just gotta make sure that my liberties don't go down too far. And then connect. Yep, so that's forcing this. Or, not really forcing that, but it's saying, hey, do you want that point? I think this is worth more though, so I'm gonna do this. There's not a whole lot left, is there? I'm gonna go for a couple points. This is worth 1. Not sure why he did that. I don't think he needed to capture that. I don't know why he did. Okay, so this is Sentai against this. I will do this. This means I don't have to. Yeah. Poking there, yeah, that's a point. So you're taking 1 point at a time. Like this is worth 2. This is worth 2. There we go. I was just wondering if I could throw in and do stuff, but I'll just do this. Where else do we get some points? This is a point. This is a point. Actually, this is probably a point. Because then I can even get this Atari later. This is a point. This is this was like 1.5 points, I think. So now I can get that. Just counting my liberties, making sure those are all good yet. That is good. Save that point. I got 1. I'm eventually gonna have to capture this, right? Is there anything
10,
else I can do?
9.
I have to capture that at some point. So that would be it. Where's the pass move? How do I pass? How do I pass? Oh, there we go. Opponent pass. Cool. Pass. Remove stones. Dame. Yeah. 82.5 points. Yeah, so even after all of that, this thing ended up living. I had way too much territory in these two corners, it looks like. So that was OGS. And if in the future it takes that short amount of time to get a game, then I will certainly keep doing that. I think I am going to make sure to I am going to figure out a way to make sure I only get people my rank. Now for 13Q, it felt stronger than that. It felt more like a single-digit Q. So at least by KGS standards, what did Sensei say about that? OGS, I said 5Q. Oh, maybe 5Q is too much for me. Okay. So maybe I should have said like 10Q. Well, we'll get knocked down a couple ranks then, I guess. So I said 5Q, I meant 5Q KGS, which would be more like a 9Q, I guess. So I faced a 13Q, which is like an 8Q. Yeah, okay, that I would believe. Just the way he played, he was definitely a lot stronger than when I was thinking a 13Q, like a KGS 13Q. 13Q is actually an 8Q. Yeah, okay, I'd believe that. So anyways, that is OGS. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.